Alrighty. We got 245. Still right there. Good deal. Good deal. Well, I got the Dexa Scan done. Got the results. It is extremely interesting how that thing works and the information you get. So I got some hard data on my body. I know where I want to go from here. And I found something out that was very interesting that I've been wondering since I was very young. So I'll tell you all about that one. Today is my last day off for this month, so it is a cheat day. After today, I'm going into a strict fasting cycle until the end of next month. My goal is to lose 25 pounds. But for right now, I'm going to enjoy myself for today. I originally wanted pizza. I was going to go to CC's Pizza Buffet. They got great pizza, great cinnamon rolls. I got over there, and the place was packed out the door. I'm like, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Why are you so full? The one thing that I really, really wanted, that I haven't had in months, was pizza. So I ended up driving across town and going to my second favorite place, which is called Fur's Buffet. They've got the best pie out of any buffet around. Blows Golden Corral out the water. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I'll see you back here in just a little bit. So stay tuned. This Dexa Scan's pretty neat. So yeah, there's a lot of interesting things in there. Hello, and I got the results. Okay, so this Dexa Scan thing is pretty neat. So let's just get into it. I'm gonna try to make this video as short as possible. I'm not really sure. My phone freaks out if I reach around 15 minutes, and my editing app does not like to put together a video that long. I found out I have to split it in two. So let's get into this. Okay. Well, my weight came out right at 245. That's what I said this morning. That's what the scale said, so I know that scale is right. This thing is pretty neat. There's a picture of my fat butt right there. That's actually pretty cool. So it measures fat percentage, total body mass, fat mass, and lean mass off of each leg, each arm, and stuff. As you can see, I mean, this part's really not super important. I mean, it's very, very interesting to see like what your right arm weighs and what the fat, what the fat percentage is. But fat mass is 4 pounds, lean muscle mass is 11 pounds. Now the 10 pounds, the 10.7, that's actually kind of interesting. I mean, you're not going to be perfect on both sides. That's just the way it's going to be. So each limb is going to have a little bit of a difference. So that's pretty neat. Right now, what my weight is, this is their scale according to my height and stuff. So I'm still in the obese range, and I'm gonna be working towards this right here, 215 pounds. So that's gonna be my goal. I'm gonna make it down to 220, and then I'm gonna take it down from there. So total mass is 242, fat mass is 80.6 pounds. Lean muscle mass is 153.2 pounds. So that's kind of cool. I want to drop that by 2025 by the end of next month. I want to be down to 60 pounds of fat, and then I'm gonna be working on that once I kind of get down there. I'm gonna try to go over this as much as possible. This little guy here is gonna be my helper. He's gonna help hold the papers down since I'm out in the backyard. So, all right. Once again, total mass, and they got these little chart things, and this will actually change when I go back in 3 months from now. Of course, fat mass is 80.6, lean muscle mass is 153.2, and the way that he explained this to me, I'm going to try to get this as good as possible because I'm looking through my phone at this. Okay, this is waist up, this is waist down. Android is waist up, and how did he pronounce that? Whatever. That's waist down. So waist up, fat percentage is 43.2, and below my waist is 33.8. And he said that's the way it's supposed to be. You're going to carry most of your body fat above your waist and stuff. So I'm going to be more worried about working on this, although I know I'm going to lose some of that because I've still got quite a bit of fat in my butt. As for this one is the tissue, the way that he explained these numbers here is that this is the fat lining right there in the 1. That is the fat that builds up between your organs and your like rib cage and stuff. That's a big deal. That's what causes all kinds of diseases and stuff. So mine is at 99.98, and he wrote out this little scale so I can see this. Mine is at a slight though low risk. He said that number is actually pretty good. That number's really good, and it should go down, or it will go down as I lose more weight. Okay. This one I thought was really interesting because this is a bone density scan. And I've never broken a bone. I've had people ask me about this, about, how in the heck are my bones so strong? Well, at first I thought this number was like really bad because it looks so low. It's at 3.7. But when you look at their scale, it's way the heck up there. It's almost off their scale. And he said that this number is super rare. This number is really rare to see someone with bone density that is that high. And this is a little picture of my skeleton. It's actually kind of cool looking. The one on the other page looks a little bit better, but that's what I look like. I look like I'm in a coffin. Is that supposed to be good? Either way, bone density almost off the charts. So I'm really happy about that. I've always wondered about that because I've been hit by a car. I've had all kinds of crazy stuff happen to me where I should have broken something. Never have. So that is awesome. Okay. This, isn't that cool? You can see my lungs. That is actually pretty neat. But this one is okay. This one's got the body fat percentage on it. Yeah. So it tells you your legs, tissue, body fat percentage. The total mass in pounds, body fat, lean muscle mass. Like my legs have, I guess that does both of them. 57.4 pounds of lean muscle mass. And I don't know exactly how to read this. I can't explain it the way that he did. But what I'm after, and what I was actually kind of curious about, is okay. I don't know what that is. Total. They keep saying 242, although I weighed out at 245. So maybe that's just what they were writing down, because all of this actually measures up my body weight. Okay, I have 80.6 pounds of fat, 153.2 pounds of lean muscle, and if I was completely fat-free, I would weigh 161. So, I am never going to get close to 161. I'm thinking 180, 190 is probably going to be the lowest I'm ever going to get. But this means that my total body fat percentage is 34.5. So, according to... I don't remember which one it is. But either way, on their little scale, on their little graph thing, that is where I am at, and I should be right around in here, in this middle section. My goal for right now, because that's supposed to be 20%. 20% is this outer one. I'm guessing that this is probably 18% someplace. My goal is to get down to 20%. If I could bring this number down to 20% here in maybe a couple of months, that would absolutely be awesome. So that's what I'm going to be shooting for is 20%. I'm not real sure I'm going to try to go too much below that, but that's what I'm going to be shooting for, because I already know I cannot go under 161. I will never be able to reach that. That is 0% body fat at 161. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to be as lean as I'm going to get at probably about 180. I mean, that is just the way it's going to be. So I think that's cool. I'm not worried about that. So I will bring that down. That's why I got this, so I can tell exactly where I'm at. Alrighty. And then metabolic rate. This thing is actually pretty interesting. So, this is my resting energy expenditure, whatever. 2,275 calories. These are estimates depending on my job, how much I work out. These numbers will move. I mean, I told him I was a truck driver. There's times that I really work my butt off. There's other times that I sit around all day and stuff. So that probably lowered this number. I know that when I'm doing hard workouts, I will burn probably a lot more than that. I mean, I know some of you guys, you go to the gym, jump on the elliptical, you go for 500 calories. So this number is actually pretty low, but that's okay because they'll equal each other out. So in theory, that gives me 3,192 calories a day. That's just what I burn on a daily basis, is almost 3,200 calories. So my maintenance zone is 2,275 to 2,956. My weight loss zone is 1821 to 2275. So, and I think it's medically supervised zone 0 to 1821. That's when fasting comes in. Fasting is when that number is right there. It's when it's at 0. So that is actually really cool. I don't know what any of these numbers mean because he didn't explain any of this stuff to me. So if some of you guys can figure that out, awesome. But this will allow me to adjust my diet. It will allow me to understand what's going on. I don't think they had a scale. There was one that I was looking for, I believe. But so I'm eating about 3,400 right now. So I'm gonna try and cut that back to about 2,000, 1,800 to 2,000. So that is what I'm gonna be going for. Seems like there was something else I was looking for. I was looking for the deal he was talking about. My metabolism is right there on that one sheet. Okay, this is where they measure my metabolism. The center is normal. I am just above that. My metabolism, my normal resting metabolism is at a plus 2%. So that's not too bad. That's where it should be. That's where I want it to be. I do not want it this way. You want it over on this side. Definitely not over here. So that's good because you add in, this decent metabolism, with how many calories I can burn in a day if I just don't eat, and that turns into a powerhouse of weight loss. And then that is what I'm doing when I'm fasting. That's what I'm burning every day. So that is really, really cool. All right, I'm gonna get off of here. You guys, you have a great day. This was a lot of fun. I've been wanting to know this stuff for a while. It cost me $100 bill. I mean, there's no way around it. You want to know this stuff, you got to spend some money. My next thing is here in a while. I don't know when, maybe a couple of months. I'm going to try and get a full blood panel so I know exactly where my entire body is, as in vitamins and just cholesterol, whatever. I want to know it all. So that way I've got data on just myself. This tells me a lot. I can adjust everything according to this that I'm doing. It tells me that I'm doing something right, because besides the body fat percentages and stuff, everything's good. So I'm excited about it. I will see you guys later. I'm gonna go from here, and we are definitely gonna see what happens, because the fun begins now. This is where the hard work begins. Y'all have a good day.